Good morning, everyone. It's probably around 6:30 a.m. I am heading back down to the trail. It goes through a little bit of Delaware water gap. Ankle's feeling okay-ish. I'm just gonna hike and see where I end up. And hopefully everything will go well today. Sorry, traffic. It's nice out, so that's cool. Where's the trail again? I think it's this road. Hold on, I gotta figure this out. Yep, got it. It's right here on the pole. I have to go right. So, yeah, everything is good for the most part. I will be crossing out of Pennsylvania today for sure, 100%. And I will be doing the 1,300 mile marker as well, so that's exciting. Yeah, and then we start New Jersey, and New Jersey's only gonna be like 3 or 4 days max, but still really awesome. But I'm gonna get hiking. Okay, sorry for the traffic noise, but we got the sign coming up. Look at it! Woo! I am done with Pennsylvania! So just in case anybody thinks that when they get to New Jersey they're not going to have to deal with rocks, I can confirm that at least this part of New Jersey is just as rocky as Pennsylvania. So I don't understand how Pennsylvania gets a bad rap. Because Maryland is rocky, Virginia is rocky, and so is New Jersey so far. So, just saying. So we have our first 1,300 mile marker. There might be another one. There usually are a couple. Awesome! I did 1,300 miles, woohoo! I did 1,300 miles, woohoo! And I'm gonna do this since I didn't get to on the bridge. So, Pennsylvania, you are a state that has a split personality. I loved you. I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that I knew you were going to be rocky, so I was like, well, of course there's rocks. So they didn't upset me as much as Maryland or Virginia. Things that are great about you. Oh my god, we had so much trail magic. Almost every day we had trail magic of some kind. There's like a Gatorade trail angel somewhere leaving stuff in streams and at road crossings. I got to meet, you know, Barbara and Puddle. Well, I already knew Puddle, but like, just like getting to meet some of the locals, and like that was really awesome. And your state is nice and flat-ish compared to like Virginia and whatnot. But yeah, I really loved you as far as that. Now the downside. The downside, unfortunately, is I felt like there was lots of parts of the trail that weren't super rocky, that were quite overgrown compared to other states. So I'm not sure what's up with the trail maintenance. The Beaver Dam, it was interesting to go through, but again, it's been flooded for like 2 years. Why? I know you have an alternate route, but why don't you have like some type of boardwalk or something like other people do in their states? And the other downside is, even though we met really great locals and we didn't have like any bad run-ins with locals, but like it seems like your state just tolerates hikers sometimes when it comes to towns. There's a lot less services for hikers than we were used to. Not as many shuttles, not as many hostels, not as many cheaper places to stay, even though we would go through parts of towns. So, but yeah, I did like you a lot, but at the same point, like, I'm not sure what's up with the other half of you. So, like, half of you is like, yeah, awesome hikers, and then the other half of you is just like, nah, they'll be gone in like a couple of months. Let's just tolerate them while they're here. So, but yeah, I had a good time. So I will see you. And we have 1,300 mile marker number 2. This one is actually at 1,300 miles, according to Gut Hooks. The other one was at 1299.9. But yeah, I don't know, I want to get hiking, so I just took pictures with the first one I saw. They're usually close together, so it's not like that big of a deal. So I'm at Sunfish Pond, and I can see a turtle. I'm going to try to zoom in on it, so be patient. There it is. All the way out there. At least it looks like a turtle from here. It might be a log end, actually. Again, Pennsylvania and New Jersey, both rocky as crap. At least right now. I've been going around this pond for like almost half a mile, and it's been pretty much like this the whole time. Alright, now I'm on top of Raccoon Ridge, and here's some of the view. And the other side. It's been a while since I've climbed up a fire tower. So this is a beaver dam area too. I'm not sure about the whole thing, but if in the middle here, you see that bump? That's the beaver dam, or the beaver's house. And then the dam part is partially this edge right here. A teeny bit of it was flooded, but you could rock hop and your feet didn't get wet like the one in Pennsylvania. And they also have a little bridge where they're draining part of this so it doesn't flood out the whole trail and it doesn't get too big. You can also tell beavers were in this area because of these trees right here, or X trees. They've been chewed off. They're old though, so it hasn't been recent, but they're all chewed off. So because I have my headlamp on at the moment and it's nighttime, I have some friends. And I know it's hard to see, but this one is a stick insect. That reminds me of Pickett of Fantastic Beasts. It really does. It reminds me of Pickett. I have my own personal Pickett. And then I have this giant beetle, which I might have to get rid of later if it keeps me up. And there's some other things floating around. But yeah, so I did 20 miles today. Chuck Norris said he might night hike to get here, but as of right now, I'm completely by myself. I wasn't expecting that. I thought maybe, I don't know, somebody might be at this campsite besides me. But there isn't, so there's a chance I'll have to camp by myself. And I'm not a super fan, but my bear bags hung well, as well as I could get it, and high enough, so I don't think a bear will steal my food. But, you know, it's always nice to have another person in camp. I did try to start a campfire. It's way harder than I thought it would be. I'm gonna have to get some hand sanitizer or something. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get going.